my name is Jay Lekobek, and today I'll be talking about dopamine detox. Think about what would happen if studying for math or physics gave you as much pleasure as binge watching Netflix for a couple hours. As someone who wasn't able to get his butt done and study for over 30 minutes, dopamine detox helped me transform my academic life, which is the reason why I'll be talking about it today. Dopamine detox is a technique that one can use to build healthy, lifelong habits that they will enjoy for the rest of their life. To understand dopamine detox, first you have to look into what dopamine is. According to teamlag.com, dopamine is a naturally occurring feel-good substance that triggers our inner reward system. We receive dopamine in microdosages whenever we are daily activities such as drinking water, studying, reading, or going out and socializing. Dopamine is released in huge amounts whenever we have sex, eat delicious food, or take addictive drugs such as ecstasy, weed, or heroin. However, just like every other substance, whenever your nervous system is overly stimulated by the same substance, your body begins to build a tolerance against it. And when this happens, dopamine will not continue to affect you the same way as it did. Meaning, you will not enjoy going out and socializing as much. You will not enjoy studying as much, or you will not enjoy doing your daily activities as you used to. So now, how can we ensure that one doesn't abuse their dopamine system and accidentally build a tolerance against it? Unfortunately, in 2022, you cannot. Because even the notification side of Instagram or the algorithm of TikTok is designed to abuse your dopamine system. They have to ensure that you'll come back to them to receive that microdosage of dopamine. However, unfortunately, social media addiction is not the worst place dopamine addiction can push people into. Think about any addiction, and I mean any addiction. They're all caused by this substance, which we call dopamine. So now that we know the risks, what can we do against it? For only a month, I challenge you to invest in your very own life. Distance yourself from the activities that constantly abuse your dopamine system. Pick a day of the week, for example. I use Sunday. Every Sunday, let's say, unplug yourself from the rest of the world. Stop binge watching Netflix. Do not play video games for hours. And though I'm aware I'm making this sound fancy, I promise you these first Sundays are gonna suck. You're literally gonna be dying from boredom. However, after you're over these first Sundays, you're gonna realize that you're able to unplug yourself from the rest of the world anytime that you want to. Let's come back to the reason why we're doing this. The goal of dopamine detox is to let brain restore the dopamine receptors so daily activities are more enjoyable. I want to word this a little differently. My goal in dopamine detox was to have authority over what I enjoy and what I don't. Remember the question I asked you in the beginning of our talk? That was the most prominent element that made dopamine detox a completely life-changing experience for me. That being said, after this detox, I was able to put as much time as I wanted to onto things that I knew that were going to make my future a better place. That being said, I hope we all can diminish the unnecessary amounts of dopamine we receive from dopamine abusing sources, and that we all can build lifelong habits, healthy lifelong habits that we will keep enjoying. Have a nice detox.